number 3. Most people struggle to admit when they're wrong. Instead of acknowledging what they don't know, they often shift into a false confidence mode, pretending they've got it all figured out, even when they don't. In fact, according to one study, when people were asked to rate their driving skills, nearly 80% said they were above average, even though statistically only about 10% of them actually were. That means many of the people who rated themselves highly were actually below average, but they just didn't want to seem foolish. To avoid looking uninformed, people often bluff. They'll say things like, "Oh, I read about that online," or "Yeah, I saw that on the news," even when they have no real understanding of the topic. But here's the twist. Admitting you don't know something is a sign of true strength. When you openly say, "I'm not sure," or "I don't have enough information to comment on that," people start to trust you more. Because now, when you do share something with confidence, they know you're being genuine, not just pretending to be smart. Rule number 4. People like to stay consistent with their previous commitments. As humans, most of our decisions are based on what we've already done or believed in the past. That's why we often continue following the same habits, even if they're not helping us, just to stay consistent. This can work both for and against us. For example, if someone gets you to agree to a small request, it becomes much easier for them to get you to agree to something bigger later. Why? Because you don't want to break the pattern, you want to stay aligned with your earlier decision. That's why so many fitness coaches say your results depend on how consistent you are with your commitment. If you promise yourself to lose weight and stick with that mindset, your behavior tends to follow. Rule number 5. People respond to social proof. We're social creatures. When we see others doing something, we instinctively assume it must be the right thing, and we start doing it too. This is known as herd behavior. Whether it's a popular product, a viral trend, or a packed restaurant, we're more likely to join in just because others are doing it. It's also where peer pressure comes into play. The people around us influence our decisions, often without us even realizing it. This social pressure creates a powerful force. We don't want to be left out, so we convince ourselves, if everyone else is doing it, maybe I should too. For example, if you're buying a product online, would you go for one that has just one review but a 5-star rating? Or would you pick one that costs $60 and has a 4.5-star rating? Most people would likely go for the second one because it has been tried and tested by many others. You've probably noticed how TV shows often add a final track, but many viewers don't like it. Mercedes has figured this out by using the final track in humorous ways, like in the show Friends. At first, that track might bring everything together, but over time it can start to feel repetitive. Number 7. Everybody loves change. Imagine a mother trying to get her child to eat vegetables. Like most kids, the child refuses, but then the mother says, "If you finish your food, you can have some ice cream after." Now the child sees it as a challenge and eats the vegetables. This technique is often used by successful people in various fields, fitness trainers, teachers, and even in corporate ads. For example, a trainer might say, "If you want to win this race, you'll have to train every day, but I don't think you have the discipline to do that." Hearing this makes everyone want to prove the trainer wrong and push their limits. They'll start valuing the person who helps them strengthen their boundaries. So if you enjoyed this video, please support the channel by liking and subscribing. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Thanks for watching.